Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop.
I'd like to have it one more time. Wow! Oh, I did not.
Thanks for the nice welcome. For the next 3 days, I'm going to be looking around here, not only in the Dunlop stable yard, but all over the whole complex. So have fun with me and my camera. Goodwood doesn't take too much explaining. Positively crazy people drive racing cars up a hill and thousands watch them do it. That, in essence, is it. However, you simply get closer here to everything and everyone. It's a festival of gazing, touching, feeling, smelling and hearing. And it's the characters.
I met here one of the marshals along the course, David Stratton-Smith. What's the beauty of the Goodwood Festival?
It's the nice cars, the nice people, and the nice ambience. It's a bit like Brooklands. Plenty of people, not too much crowding.
Goodwood and its characters, with video camera, stills camera, radio earplug and survival rucksack, multimedia and multifunction, wacky characters and so much going on at once, plus people galore. Cars, people and everywhere disguised celebs who may not be celebs at all. That's part of Goodwood too. I've got no idea who that is behind me, but for some reason everyone's pointing their camera at him, so I'm here too. Not a clue who that was, but this guy I do know. Arturo Merzario, an Italian rascal acting the bella figura in his cowboy hat beside his Alphas. A Formula One driver from the 70s. At the Nürburgring back then, he saved Niki Lauda's life. That interests me. And handily, Marco Fazio from Alfa Romeo is on hand to act as interpreter.
Eccolo lì. Io non gli ho mai chiesto niente di Niki Lauda.
E non voglio neanche rispondere.
Okay.
L'episodio di Niki è stato un episodio di vita e tale da rimanere, punto.
Okay, Arturo never speak about this event and about that day with the accidents involved Niki Lauda, because it's a page of his life and stop.
It's very interesting to watch how the stars act at such events. Formula One champ Jenson Button, very old school, first a peck for the presenter, then with a broad smile, he gives the organizer, the Earl of March, a big hug too. Chatting amusingly on Dunlop's inside racing stage, a British gentleman watched by a proud mother. The next guy on stage most would call pleasantly nice, Nick Heidfeld. Nico Rosberg, by contrast, eloquent and professional. And always on their live, our wacky Mr. Multifunctional. The most striking thing about Jarno Trulli is his shoes. The man himself, more than a little bored. His iPhone seems more interesting than the festival. At least he waits patiently until I'm all ready with my camera.
It's first time for me here, so really I think it's a good event because it brings a lot of motorsport fans close to the drivers and cars, and it's a show, it's not a racing event, so it's more relaxed.
More fool anyone who flakes out here. You simply miss too much. The golden rule, the bigger the crowd, the more famous the person. Sitting here as cool as a cucumber in chic sunglasses is Sir Sterling Moss. He broke both ankles at his home, hence the wheelchair. The next person I run into is Sir Jackie Stewart. It makes you almost awestruck. Approachable gents right up close. We're not in the middle of bombing up the hill. I'd like to get to know the Goodwood course too, however, going up it in one of the old ladies is difficult, if not impossible, but the so-called sweeper bus behind me here can also take us up the hill. And off we go, straight ahead, round to the right, right again, flat out past the crowds. A long downhill left-hander, foot down. Careful passing the wall, against which the odd wing or two has already come a cropper. Accelerate up to over 200 kilometers an hour if the minibus can manage it, and we're already at the famous hill climb. Mainly elderly gents driving legendary old girls, romantic motor racing memories. Unless, of course, you're little Zoe, and age just 3. Then you drive Daddy's own creation. It's such trappings that make the Festival of Speed a truly great event. In between hill runs, time to recharge, relax and switch off, each in their own way. And we'll finish now where it all began, in the Dunlop stable yard. 3 days of lots of fun and little sleep. That's the Festival of Speed at Goodwood.
Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.